Okay, I thought I would take the opportunity while I was getting the seeds from these wonderful, beautiful zinnia flower heads that my friend Robin left for me, which is such a beautiful little gift. I'm going to keep these in the bag, so I'm going to have a little section where I know that these are planned for her because these are going to be beautiful. All right, so so here's the flower head, and not all of them will look like this. Some of them have just the ring around this portion of it. Okay, so some of them just have the single petals that are around. And you know, that's okay, but these are going to be great examples. So how you're going to get your seeds from the zinnia is you're going to gently pull out. So I grabbed several. So you're going to pull these out, and the little arrowheads at the bottom, okay? So this right here, that's the seed, right here. Now, how you can tell if the seed is, you know, viable or not is it's puffy, okay? You can feel it. It's not flat. The flat and the white that get white, if you pull them too early, they'll be white. They won't be puffy, and they won't feel like they have any kind of substance to them. But these, let me see if I can do this without, right there. Okay, so here, right there, you can see the hump from it, okay? So that is a viable seed. So all of these, now what I will do is I'll just plant all of these next year. I'll just sow the whole thing. So I keep these in, I usually keep them in, say, shoe boxes or just boxes that I find. I usually have a pretty good selection each winter for the next year. One thing I will tell you, if you get just one that has the petals around the bottom here, sometimes when you go in here, see that? There are seeds up in here, okay? These ones, they usually pull all of them out with the, see all those seeds? Look at those beautiful seeds. But we're gonna go in up, see, looky there. Look at them all coming out. Look how they come out. Look at that. Look how amazing that is. Just tug a little bit and they'll come right out. Now see right here. Here's a perfect example of a not viable seed. Okay. See how flat that is? There's no puff to it. There's no, you know, I throw them in here anyways. I don't really pick these out. I don't really cherry pick this, to be honest. I just basically, see there's some too that are not viable right here. These little white ones right there are not viable. And then look at all of these down in here. See that? Look at that. This one's full of seeds. Wow. Robin, these are amazing. Look at all that. So you're gonna get that look. So if you pull that back, especially in the ones that have the single ring of petals, okay, look down in here because you will find that there are seeds in there, okay? See, these are not viable seeds, but I'll leave them in there. Not viable seeds. Look at that. It's like they started, but they're just not, these won't grow. But I just leave them in there anyways, because, you know, just put them back in the put it back in the ground. Won't hurt anything, especially if you sow the way I do. Now, you know, next year it'll be a little bit different because I'm going to sow in rows. So it'll be a little bit different. But look at all those wonderful seeds. This is one plant. One plant that will produce probably 10 heads. Okay, if you pinch it, etc. That's for another little lesson. But anyways, that is that's collecting zinnias. All right, so now you guys have the best rest of your day, and I will, you know, I'll chat with you soon.